Hi, I'm Joe Pilla, your pop culture monger, and I'm here with
Rich Sands.
and we're going to talk about Time Magazine's 100 most influential people in the world. They've come out with a series of covers. We've got two of them. I have J-Lo.
And I've got Roger Federer.
Excellent. And they've got 6 different covers. I think Tiffany Haddish is on one of them. And this is an interesting issue because every year it comes out and different celebrities and prominent people and influential people are honored with this. And then someone else writes a little tribute to them. And this year, there's some really fun ones and there's some crazy ones. So why don't we talk about what ones did you think were kind of fun?
Well, I love that Linda Carter wrote about Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman writing about Wonder Woman. And, you know, if you look at the last 12 months, the impact that Gal Gadot has had on pop culture, just an incredible performance by Wonder Woman, an incredibly successful film. And that was really cool for me, obviously.
You come prepared.
Yes.
And then I'm going to say it backwards. Chadwick Boseman or Boseman Chadwick?
Chadwick Boseman.
I can never get it right. So Chadwick Boseman's also in, so I think it's great that they're honoring Black Panther right out of the gate because it's been so recent. Sometimes you think they don't get everyone in that they should.
Right.
And I thought it was really awesome that Christian Siriano was included. He is a fashion designer, was discovered on Project Runway, and he came out and he was the only designer that said he would easily create a dress for Leslie Jones, a plus-size girl at the time, for the Ghostbusters premiere a few years ago, and Leslie Jones wrote his tribute, which I thought was really kind of cool.
That's cool. I love that Adam Rippon made the list, and I thought it was a very inspired choice to have Cher write about it, someone who knows about standing out and making waves and not kowtowing to convention.
And wearing sequins and glitter.
Exactly, and she mentions, in fact, that harness he wore to the Oscars is one of the things that she loved about him most.
Oh, I didn't read it yet. That's really funny. And then some other ones really made sense, too. Like they had, I'm trying to think now, Nicole Kidman was done by Naomi Watts, and then Cardi B is in here, which I think is really cool because it's Time Magazine. You don't think of them being young and hip, but the rapper Cardi B is there.
That was written by Taraji P. Henson.
Exactly, who one of the things we were thinking about was, if I was Taraji P. Henson, I'd be like, okay, who's writing my tribute?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, she's got to be one of the most influential black actresses on TV. And then Kerry Washington.
Same as Kerry Washington writing J-Lo, yeah.
And J-Lo, I mean, I love me some J-Lo, but I don't know that she's so prominent.
Or influential in the way that Kerry Washington has been.
And I think that there's other Latin women that maybe are a little bit more popular at the moment, so that was a little surprising. But there was a cool thing where Tiffany Haddish wrote about Oprah, and my thinking was Oprah's there every year. Like, what did she do this year? She should just,
her influence is to infinity and beyond.
But I think she is a buy. Like, she should, enough with Oprah. But
they should put people into the Time 100 Hall of Fame, and once you're in there, you can't be on the list again.
Yeah, like her, Tom Hanks. Certain people just, they don't need any more awards. So anyway, Tiffany Haddish wrote about Oprah, and then Kevin Hart wrote about Tiffany. And again, if I was Kevin Hart, I don't know, maybe he was on the list last year, but it would be kind of cool.
And there we go. We're going to make sure on every single one of these we mention Tiffany Haddish and or Adam Rippon, and we've done both this time.
Well, did you see what happened this morning? Apparently, Tiffany Haddish was coming back from somewhere in LAX, and the TMZ people had a camera, and they were just standing there waiting for her to load the car. And she was like, before her girlfriend, she said they had thousands of bags, put everything in the big Escalade, and then she says, the guy's like, you mind if I ask you a question? And she goes off. I'm not even going to use the language that she used, but it's on Instagram today, and she just had enough. Like, basically, how did your mother raise you? This guy is never going to be in Time Magazine's most influential, and she's in here twice.
I think when we're quoting TMZ, it might be time to say we've achieved everything we wanted to with this video.
We wanted to say about who we thought was we didn't like.
Oh, well, there are some political choices in there that don't seem to be. I'm not really sure. Yeah, coherent. I'm not quite sure that how you get Ted Cruz, who was vilified and mocked by Donald Trump for the last 3 years, and yet Ted Cruz is writing this shiny, raving endorsement of Trump. It seems a little weird to me. But
yeah.
Politicians compromising their principles shouldn't really surprise us in 2018.
But as two old-timers in print, we have to say we do love a tribute issue. So we wanted to make sure we gave that a little bit of a shout-out. And we have one more to talk about, so watch the next video.